Welcome back, fellow aviation lovers and enthusiasts. My name is Infinite Flight, and I'm bringing you back to the Frontier Virtual podcast, where we're about to launch into episode 9. If you're interested, you can find us on our social media outlets, our website, frontiervirtualairlinesif.weebly.com, or you can find us on our Instagram page, where we do have some very gorgeous pictures thanks to Matt. You can find that, just look up at Frontier VA. You can join us by going on our website. That you can find the application link quite easily. A reply should be sent back to you within 24 hours' time. Link to that website will be in the description of this video today. All right, joining me here in the Frontier Virtual Studios is my co-host and co-CEO, the great Matt himself. Matt, what's up?
Well, right now it's just the clouds, but
I'm not even getting clouds anymore. It was supposed to thunderstorm here, but it's all gone.
yeah, it was hailing like all afternoon at my place. I think we're gonna get a new roof.
We had to do that last year. Did you still get a tornado? I saw you saying tornado warning.
No, that was north of us.
Oh, okay, that's too bad. I mean, that's good in the one hand, but I always like seeing a good tornado.
Oh yeah.
So, how was your week today?
Well, it's been pretty tiring.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
finals
people are in finals.
Yeah.
Do you have final exams coming up? Are you almost done, or you still in school itself?
I have several pretty big tests coming up, but I finished my the major standardized testing for my school, so I'm past that portion, which is good.
Good for you. Yeah, I have finals this next week. I have to finish studying this week, and then it's college in this fall, so that'll be fun. All right.
I bet.
Without further delay, because we do have a lot of stuff we want to talk about in this episode, I'm going to welcome our guests today. And yes, they are plural. For the first time, we are having more than one guest. A lot of you, if you were here with us, I believe it's the third episode. Daniel, you can link that in the top right. I believe you should all know Dyrell Martinez. He was our first ever podcast guest star. Well, today he very graciously decided to come back. We asked him, he said absolutely, and he brought in sort of a twist in the plan, if you would. We are going to be able to talk to his younger brother, who we have lovingly started calling Martinez Jr.
We had to get them because Drew was too scared. So
we'll get Drew on one of these days.
Maybe next time, Drew. For
those who don't know, Drew is one of our best pilots, so we'll get him on one day, but he's too shy. Anyway, I'm going to just pull in Senior Martinez. We'll keep your brother off the chat at the moment. I just want to reintroduce you again. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
So it's been a while since we had last had you. I remember we talked about having you back on. Now we finally get to have you back on with a little bit of a twist to the plan. Go ahead and if you would, since you obviously know him best, introduce your younger brother.
All right, this is Jay.
Hi.
And he's 14 and he likes aviation. He wants to be a pilot when he's older.
Who doesn't love aviation? It's always very promising in the younger generations to see them like aviation so much. All right.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just going to jump right on in here. Jay, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for welcoming me. Hello.
It's great having you on board today. I'm going to just shoot you a couple pre-questions here. How did you get into your interest into aviation? What got you into airplanes and flying and stuff like that?
Well, when I was younger, me and my brother used to play soldiers, and then we used to always talk about how we would fly planes together one day. And that got me interested in flying. And then I started looking at other careers, but I always was drawn to flight.
So, like you just kind of said, you're interested in becoming a pilot. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. And do you have an idea of what? Do you just want to be get a private pilot's license, fly the good old Cessna, Caravan, or do you actually want to go into commercial, military? What sort of area are you looking at?
I want to go into military, but my parents will definitely not let me, and you need parental consent. So I'm looking at
when you're 18, you get your own choice.
What?
When you're 18, it's your choice.
Yes.
Evil cackle should be inserted there. So if just in this example, if military is off the table, what sort of area are you looking into?
Commercial.
All right, and are you planning on going like big score where you hit the big airlines like United, or do you want to start small, like just with a charter airline, or you just want to work with small planes? What's your idea of commercial?
Well, I want to start small and then shoot for like JetBlue, American Airlines, those ones.
Frontier.
Frontier, yeah.
You know what? Get off this podcast. We're done.
One of these days, I'm gonna hop onto the plane as a Frontier flight attendant, and all of a sudden, I'm gonna see you in the cockpit. That'll be the day.
You really are.
That'd be
All right,
awesome.
that would, and maybe your
I'll give you
brother
some
can be the
warnings.
co-pilot,
Maybe.
and my
He'll be the
girlfriend's gonna
co-pilot,
be
definitely. Or he would be one
I
of
would
the
be kind
flight
of scared.
attendants.
Matt's gonna be sulking in the back, wishing he was on a Delta flight.
I would be kind of scared to be the pilot of a low-cost carrier.
Yeah, well then don't hit Southwest because technically they are still considered low cost.
They're a medium-cost carrier, okay?
Well, I know. I think they still call themselves low cost though.
But they're not.
Very, very observant today. All right, Jay, have you yet been able to try out Infinite Flight, which is kind of the whole reason we started this podcast, was because of the virtual airline, Frontier Virtual. Have you been able to get into that yet, or you just
Yeah, yeah, I got the app and I did it I got live once very long ago, but then it's starting to be all like screwed up and it's screwing up my live. So I need to get it again and buy it, and then I'll join your Frontier.
Absolutely, we look forward to that. And usually, and a lot of people have asked me, we've actually had to turn down, or I've had to turn down quite a lot of requests to join because of low, like grade 1, grade 2. But we will definitely be excited to have you come on board whenever you get the chance, and whenever because I do have high hopes that you'll be able to help us out with Expressways. If anybody remembers that, it's currently under work. But
the join fee for Expressways is $200.
Yeah, you got to pay that up front. I'm sorry. Then we'll let you in. That's just to join. Hey, it's all part of being a low cost carrier. That's what we do.
It's all part of it.
Go directly into my wallet.
Hey, don't I get a cut? All right. I'm going to shift, and I know, Jay, you are a focus here today. We'll come right back to you in a second. Martinez, senior, here today.
Hello.
Any update on your plans for aviation? Have you thought about? Because I don't quite remember if you had decided exactly what you were going to do. Do you still know?
I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna get my pilot's license and fly Cessnas for now.
No commercial?
Not yet. Maybe. Maybe in the future.
See, I can't be the flight attendant on your flight if it's a Cessna, so we need to get bigger thoughts in here.
Fun. I want to stop for a second and just imagine having 4 people in a Cessna, okay? And so one of them is just there holding drinks. Hey, sir, would you like a drink?
He turns around in front seat and is like, hey, guys, yeah, I'm not just a passenger here today. Seriously, though, if I ever started an airline with Cessnas, that's what I would do.
It would
That
be
would be
very
amazing.
interesting.
Hey, and we get full flights every single time because it only takes like 4 people.
It's ultra low cost.
It's so low cost. It's not even considered an airline. It's just considered a bunch of airplanes. All right. Very good. Very good. So Martinez, just looking at this, when can we expect your brother to be able to join us? And Jay, you can chime in here because I have got some good plans for him, and I would like to know ASAP.
Soon.
Man, you sound like the Jedi that's going to stab me in the chest. Matt, were you saying something?
Yeah, I told Jay to run while he still can.
We need to have that music in the background. Dun dun dun. Run. All right. I don't know, Jay, if you're part of the Infinite Flight community forums, but a lot of recently, I think it was Tyler came out with the new vote, and CRJ, a rework for the CRJ is looking promising. What are you guys' thoughts on that? And Matt and Jay and Martinez, just chime in however you'd like.
So, I'm pretty sure everyone knows, if you've watched the podcast, that I adore the CRJ series. It is by far my favorite airplane model of all time. And so having that be part of the fights can be amazing. So can't wait.
Do you think currently that the CRJ is the one that needs the most? Like, is it
Oh yeah.
is it the out of all the airplanes they have, is it like so bad that it needs it above? Because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of people were asking for like the A350 rework and the A300 rework. But
Hold on, A350 rework is not even in the game yet.
I think maybe that was an A350 edition, but somebody was asking for a rework of the Airbus family up that.
So I was in with the group chat for Flightcast with Laura, a bunch of other people, and we were all joking about how if you just renamed 787 the A350, half the people would not know the difference.
they
Just copy and paste it.
Speaking of that, I actually it's so funny, and this is kind of branching off from that, but it's funny how unless you're seriously ground into aviation, it's people just don't know what type of aircraft something is. Because somebody told me, we were watching at an airport near me. It was like a Cessna Caravan, and it was coming into land. Somebody said, "Oh, look, that 737's coming in."
Oh my god!
And it wasn't somebody I knew. It was just like somebody who's standing there watching, like 10 feet away, and they were like, "Man, do you see that 737 come in?"
Throw them on the ground, just like punching them. I could not. Those people make me cringe. So
I was like,
much.
yeah, the 737, that biggie's coming in.
Yeah,
that jet wash is gonna blow you right out.
Caution, make turbulence.
But seriously, I've noticed that even people who are interested in aviation but aren't like so interested that they can distinguish from a distance, how you actually have to have a certain amount of interest to even care.
I've noticed a lot of King Airs and Cessnas being mixed up.
It's so those GA aircraft, man.
Yeah.
Even I get them mixed up.
Right.
Jay, I know you said commercial aviation, but what is your favorite general aviation aircraft? And you can't say a Cessna 172 because that's like the generic answer.
No. I don't really have a preference right now.
Are you interested in general aviation, or is it just like out the window? You're just like, oh yeah, they're just planes. But
well, I like the A380.
Yeah, I think we all like that. The King. Although I did know, I think there was an article that said that the A380 is suffering.
Yeah, they have not really made a whole bunch of money. They have not really sold more than the one plane at a time in the past 5 years.
Which is so sad, because I think, and I know I'm going to receive a lot of backlash for this, but seriously, the A380 is a lot prettier than the 747.
Oh.
Or a lot more masculine, I should say.
It's really...
We're going to have a talk later.
Yeah.
You and me in Southwest, man. We're going to have some words tonight.
Yep.
It's going to get ugly, I can tell already.
I'll get the hatchet.
Can I spectate this talk?
Yeah, just bring the popcorn. That's all I ask. Too bad Mike is, I think he's working right now, otherwise he could join.
Wait, can I also bring like a bunch of crunch and stuff?
No, because I hate those. Just to put out a disclaimer there, we're not referring to Southwest Virtual. We are referring to the real world.
You know what? Does that just stay off that topic for now?
Yeah, I just didn't want people misthinking.
To be offended?
All right. So general aviation off the list. Jay, what about military? Do you have any interest in that, or is it solely commercial?
I have a lot of interest in military. I am very angry that they took up the F-22, the best plane on Earth.
You should just give a little mini history lesson here on that, because to be honest, military is not my forte.
Yeah, I'll get the popcorn.
So like the F-22 is the best plane on Earth. It's the strongest fighter. It's the stealthiest stealther, and
sounds very opinional.
And it's
it's very opinional. It's very biased.
It actually really is. But like they took it out because it was too much money.
Ooh.
Yeah, which sucks.
The best ones always go soon.
But come on. This
and they're also trying to take out DC-10s, which are very strong. I don't know what they're doing. They're trying to make like this they are funding this F-35 program, which is taking billions of dollars out of our tax. So Sucks.
Well, hey, to be honest, I think I'd prefer my taxes going to aviation than the New Year's water ditch. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather
That's
use
just
my
me.
tax to buy a better fleet than go on a wasted project.
yeah, if only they listened to the general populace.
Yeah.
So
If
much
only.
for democracy, but anyway.
Oh no, we're getting into
Apple is the-
politics.
Oh god.
Change the topic.
I knew as soon as I said that.
Change it.
we got a strategy
Moving on.
switch here.
It's
Yeah,
been
let's
their
get into
goal all
politics, guys.
No, no,
God.
back to aviation.
It's almost
Go back,
as
go
bad
back.
as. All right. What are your guys' opinions now that we did talk about that the CRJ is likely, I won't say it is because we don't know for sure, but it is likely to
Oh,
have
it
a
is.
rework coming up.
You know, and that's to have like over like 2,000 votes go into the King Air. It's won.
Yeah, I feel bad because once the CRJ took the lead by like 30%, no matter how many people voted for the King Air, it was doomed.
I really wanted the King Air though too. I mean, if we could have both, it'd be amazing because the King Air is my favorite GA plane. So if they added that and the CRJ, I would be just in heaven.
Yeah,
It would be amazing.
I normally am not a GA guy, but I think the King Air would be something fun to have.
Yeah, the King Air is kind of like a mix. I mean, it can be kind of classified as commercial considering that it's kind of a private.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's a good median.
Have you ever, Jay or Martinez Senior, have you guys ever been able to see the King Air, maybe like spot it or look it up? Do you guys know what the King Air is basically?
Okay. No.
I haven't had the time to look it up, or we haven't really spotted it at Boston.
You guys spotted? You guys in New York?
No,
No,
Boston.
Oh,
I got a lot of schoolwork. I don't really look up stuff that much anymore.
The
Doesn't get the time
excuses
anymore.
of the young age. I love it. If only that worked to my teacher. Yeah, I didn't do my homework because I was too busy spotting.
Yeah.
I ditched school every day. I think all of us would at that point. But anyway,
Didn't you like last Tuesday?
what?
Didn't you skip school last Tuesday? Didn't you go to Los Angeles?
Well-
what are you talking about?
To LA? No, teacher. I hope you're not listening. No, I got permission from my teacher to do it as a field trip, so I just had to do.
Oh, that's nice.
She basically gave me the homework and stuff early, so I had to read up on the whole chapter and do the homework. So a bit of extra work than if I had just done it like a normal school day, but it was definitely worth it.
I bet it was. Judging by the photos and the videos,
I didn't even share half the photos, so you guys are blessed. That would have destroyed our Slack storage space.
Speaking of that, I have not completed the landing portion of my.
Yeah, I was waiting for the part 2. It never came out.
Stalled along. I'll get it done, eventually.
Yeah, unless like something happened to him, Daniel should be releasing to the channel like a mini trip report to LA.
The only thing about my that landing is the sound. I don't know what happened. It is like a constant, like awful noise the entire time. Like it hurts your ears on the low.
In other words, it's Elvis singing.
No, it's you singing.
That would actually be accurate. I can't deny that. Wow, Matt, that was real touch. That was real nice of you.
Do you want a hug?
No,
Come on, bring it in.
I'm friend zoning
I'm
you.
hugging my monitor right now.
Jay,
Why
do you
Like knocked it over.
but besides your brother, have you been able to get any inspiration from anybody? Are you in like touch with any pilots, any flight attendants, any workers at airports? How did you handle
My
that?
aunt is a work at an airport, but like I haven't really had too much inspiration.
And what's your job? Do you know?
She works, like the front desk where you get the tickets and stuff.
Like the check-in desk or the
front
gate desk?
Yeah. The check-in
All right.
desk.
yeah, for Delta.
Ooh, Delta.
Ooh, Matt, that's your
Ooh,
alley.
yeah.
I'm gonna go to that airport one day, and Matt's just gonna be chatting her up. Yeah. Sounds good. So we're gonna kind of wrap this up. It was actually kind of nice just sitting back and chatting. We didn't really have a whole plan on what we were going to be talking about.
Yeah, this was very improvised, this entire thing.
But I
Yes,
like
it
it that
was.
way. We should do more. And of course, Jay, I know this is definitely different from other podcasts we've done, but we should definitely have you back. Maybe once you join Frontier, we can discuss your whole initiation and the blood ritual we do. And we're going to ask for your social security number, and we're going to want your mother's maiden name. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? We're on the air. All right, guys.
I can't know that yet.
I'd be glad to be back.
Yeah,
Or
we'd love to
come.
have you back. Just completely disregard what I said
Yeah.
before. You're not supposed to know that yet.
Don't worry, I'll also give you my mom's credit card number.
It's all part of the purge.
Oh, I love you guys. All right, we're going to close out here. Did you guys want to say anything before we said our goodbyes?
Daryl's
Love
going to
you,
be a
Mom.
flight attendant, and I'm going to be the captain.
Wow.
Yep, and we're going to bring the airplane down.
No.
Don't do that. That's my job.
This is TSA.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey guys, TSA here. What was that?
Yeah. Jay.
Good thing none of us are in an airport right now.
Yeah.
Or are we?
Oh damn.
Oh my. Dun dun dun.
I'm going to go live in the mountains for a while, guys. If I don't ever talk, that's why.
I'm moving,
all right.
Can I
moving,
join you?
to Korea and changing
Yeah,
the
if
name.
you want to fly out to Denver, that'd be fun. We should really do that one of these days. I know we're just a virtual airline, but it would still be fun to meet a lot of you guys in person.
Yeah, let's totally
Yeah.
do it.
All right. Well, that
I
was
kind of have an idea of what Robert smells like.
of what? This just turned into a Halloween thing or something. All right.
I love going up to people and hugging them.
He's
and
a
saying-
Black Rider. If you guys get that reference,
So I love going up to people, hugging them, and saying you smell amazing. Just walk away.
hugging them and saying you smell like you're rancid. Do you
Like
want to?
random people.
We sound like horrible people, Matt. Thank you.
Yeah, nice job, Matt.
I totally want to do that now.
No, Jay.
I'm
Just
do more later.
if
Dang
you
it, Matt.
do it, don't tell anybody that we were the inspiration. That's all I ask. All right,
Don't worry,
we're
I
gonna
won't
close
tell
out
anybody.
here.
I tell everybody.
Just don't use our names. Just say those two random guys.
Yeah, just say Robert.
Oh,
Say
okay.
Robert.
Well, there's like
Just
100
say
Roberts
Spooky.
in
It's all good.
Denver,
Spooky?
so
Yeah, spooky.
I know your last name.
all you have to use is the word spooky, and they'll know exactly who it is. Thanks to Daniel.
Oh, it's that guy.
But I'm also pretty spooky.
Hey,
Oh.
looks like we got some competition. As soon as
Oh,
you join
2.0.
the airline, Sir Jay, you're gonna be in for some fun. All right, now I know, guys, you really do want to keep talking, and we will have time in another podcast. But I will have to close this out for now. It's been going on for a while, so let me just say, if you're new to the channel or you're a returning listener, we would appreciate any support you can give us, including smashing that like button and subscribing.
Smashing.
It's not that difficult. It's a little red button, just says subscribe. Tap it, and we're going to be very appreciative of you, and we'll let you know. Every bit of support you give us means the world. Seriously, we do feel humbled by how many people have responded in comments, have liked videos, have asked us questions. Recently, I got 3 to 4 requests for partnerships. It's really amazing how many people see the promise that this airline has, and it's not me. It's all the pilots together. Anyway, I'll just cut myself off here. I know I'm rambling. Anyway, this has been your Frontier Virtual Podcast with your host, Infinite.Flight, and Matt.
Hi.
For your enjoyment and comfort, please remain seated with your earphones in until this episode has come to a full and complete stop. If you require any assistance on anything discussed, or you'd like to learn more about Jay and his brother, you can come through us. We're happy to help. Just wait around in the comments section. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. On behalf of this airline and all the staff on board with us today, I humbly thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode. You
What
said
was
laugh,
that?
not sound like you're dying.
Sounded like a dolphin.
He didn't even sound like a dolphin. He just sounded like he was dying. Like one day I'm
Robert.
gonna hear that. What?
Robert, Jay's checking out Frontier VA right now.
Let's do what?
What?
Right there.
He's subscribing.
Subscribing. I'm gonna watch mine.
You
Oh,
better
Jay,
subscribe.
who's subscribing? I'm sorry, I got Matt chirping
Follow
in
my
ear.
Instagram too, or you're dead.
I have subscribed
Jay has subscribed. Jay has entered
Jay-
the building.
years ago.
The man in the happy subscription day to you.
I can't do
He's
it.
dying.
I can't do it.
Come on, Daniel. You should.
I don't
know
have
that.
a
Can't
normal
do
laugh.
normal.
Okay.
I'm gonna love the blooper reel.
Oh, the blooper reel is gonna start rolling for like 5 minutes straight. It's just gonna be laughing and chirping.